Shadow, and then Shadow gets unstuck, and now both members of Team Maroon are stuck. They get unstuck. One of them gets unstuck by Shadow, and then the other one gets unstuck by Onyx, and a lot is happening.
If you want Marble War videos like this, subscribe and click the bell. You'll be there when new videos come out. This is the final episode to the preliminary rounds. After this, we'll have a special episode, but more on that later.
Here's the current bracket. We're at a grand total of 6 regular matches and 3 loser matches.
We have black and maroon, white and orange. Who do you want to root for?
And they're off! And Team Maroon is a bit stuck, a bit of a slow start, but they're off now, and Shadow and Onyx on Team Black, and Crimson and Brick on Team Maroon. You know, I can't tell much between the Maroon players. I'm going to probably just refer to them as Team Maroon for this. Meanwhile, Onyx just got unstuck by one of the Team Maroon members, and right now it looks relatively even, I suppose. But I don't know, maybe I'm just not good at eyeballing. We will see. But right now, I'd say Team Black might have a bit of an advantage. Yeah, I think Team Black has the lead. Onyx goes in a bit of a run towards the middle, as does who I think is Crimson. But it looks like Onyx might be able to undo. No, they go a different route. And Brick gets one member of each team unstuck and gets stuck themselves. Then they get unstuck by Shadow, and then Shadow gets unstuck, and now both members of Team Maroon are stuck. They get unstuck. One of them gets unstuck by Shadow, and then the other one gets unstuck by Onyx, and a lot is happening. If I had to guess who's winning, though, it looks a bit too close to call, but I'm probably going to give it to Team Black right now. But so much can change in the final turn, and, you know, I've discovered the rule that if all the squares have been occupied, that's the end of the match. And there's only a few more squares left, or a few more territories left, but there looks like a couple of them are a bit harder to reach. So, but there's only 3 of them, and the match could end really at any second. But right now, I'd give the advantage to Team Black. But, oh, Brick is making a bit of a run, as is Crimson, and as time looks like it might be running out. No, it still looks like Team Black has that. Yeah.
And Team Black holds on to the lead long enough to win.
Team Maroon tried to steal the win, but it wasn't enough.
Now let's get to the final preliminary match before we get to the final loser match.
And they're off! And a bit of a slow start for Team Orange, but no, not going so well for them right now. Meanwhile, Team White has a very quick start, pretty much having the entire left side all to themselves. And, you know, they have a good strategy, getting one in each section, while the other team is stuck in one section. I think that's really going to benefit Team White if it stays that way. On the white team, you have Platinum and Light Gray, and on the orange team, you have Peach and Tangerine. Team White seems to be doing better, but so much can change really quickly. So it probably isn't too wise to read so much into this at the very beginning, even though I do just that. And a lot of territories have already been claimed by somebody. So this one could end by, you know, having them all filled. But it might not. We'll see. Team White has the, well, I mean, it's close. I might give this to Team Orange now. You know, I'm not the best at visually estimating. So, but the lead seems to be Team White, Team Orange. It's pretty close. It's close. A lot of territory seems to be claimed by Light Gray, particularly. Platinum doesn't seem to have much for Team White. Meanwhile, Peach has a lot of territory for Orange. I think they have the lead because of Peach. That looks like a lot of territory for Team Orange. Team White's gonna need to get something done. Because, yeah, now that it's kind of slowly, but now it's very clear, Team Orange in the lead. Can Team White do anything about it? They might be. We're gonna have to go to the official score when this match ends. And they might have done just enough. Let's go down to the referees for the official results.
And it looks like Team White gets the win.
It looks like Team White was able to do enough to take it away from Team Orange.
Now let's get to the final loser match for the preliminary rounds.
And they're off! Crimson and Brick versus Peach and Tangerine. Very quick start for Orange, whereas Team Maroon gets a little bit stuck there, but they're right in it now once they get unstuck, and, you know, pretty even so far. Overall, I would probably give the advantage to, well, I mean, it's really too close to call, isn't it? But Orange has someone on both sides, so I would give them the advantage so far. But it looks like, you know, Brick was trying to get to the right side, but then they ended up just going to the left. And Peach is stuck. Now each team has their own side, and now it's Maroon with a member on each side, and now both teams have someone on each side. Now it's just Maroon with a member on each side again. So much can change. I do think it is advantageous to have one on each side, because then, if your opponent isn't that way, then you essentially have a whole side yourself, and a third of the other side, and I would consider that ideal for the team. Then you would essentially get, like, 1 1/3 halves, and if you get over 1/2, you win. So, but each team has one member on each side, and I think Team Maroon has the lead right now, but it is pretty close. But, you know, they are claiming territory quite well, and I do think Team Maroon has just made their lead a little bigger. And, you know, Tangerine trying to make something happen. And now, well, they have one on each side. Now, can they make a last-minute change? No, but Team Maroon gets someone on each side as well, but it is pretty close now. But I think, well, tough to tell. You know, Team Orange might have just taken the lead now. They very well might have. It's pretty close. And that is going to be time. Let's go down to the official score from the officials.
And Maroon takes the win at the last second. Anyways, that concludes Marble War. If you want Algodoo videos like this, subscribe for more. Want more marble races? Click up here. I'll really appreciate it.